Well, here it is. It's March 27th, and I'm at the Fontana Hilton. For you thru hikers, you know what it is, but people, friends and family, this is a shelter. They call it the Hilton because it's got showers and bathrooms here up there, even though they're a little funky, but it's still nice to have them here. But it's only 12 today. I've kind of ran into a hiccup last couple of days. I haven't really updated, but about 3 days ago I fell and broke one of my trekking poles. I didn't hurt myself then, and but thankful to the guys at Black Diamond. I'm going to give Elmo a big one of these because I called him at Black Diamond. He just said, "Tell me where you'll be in a week," and he's sending me a brand new pole. So I didn't have the receipt. He didn't want the old pole back. He just said, you know, send it to me. So Elmo, thanks a lot, man. I mean, it's really great service. So I'm going to pick it up in Gatlinburg. I figured that's about a week out, which I was worried about at first, but then yesterday, coming down the mountain into Fontana Village, I went down hard. I twisted an ankle, cut myself, really hurt my ankle. I mean, I've twisted it a couple times, but I've been able to walk it back out. But if you can see, it I got it taped and ace bandaged. Thanks, Spider Mike. He gave me the ace bandage. It was really serious yesterday. It was swelled up like a baseball, so I was a little concerned, but I taped it, you know, the whole RICE thing, rest, ice, compression, elevation. I did that all day. Everyone else kind of ran around the hotel a little bit. I stayed in the room. And by the way, I stayed with Bubblefoot and Anna. We only did 6 miles, and I'm glad yesterday because we had about a mile to go before the hotel, and I was going to do laundry and shower anyway, and I just decided I was going to take off and do some more miles, but then again after the ankle, no. But so here, yeah, I'm at the Fontana Hilton, and it's early in the day. Animal's over there. Met him a couple of nights ago. He's having some boot issues, so he's taking care of that, and we're the only ones here right now. It's really early, but I'm sure some other people will roll in. But yeah, the ankle, I did 1.5 miles to get to the shelter from something like that, a mile, maybe. I don't know how far it was, but it felt fairly well, but not good enough to go on it. The next shelter is 10 miles out, and in the Smokies, you have to stay at a shelter, or they'll try to find you. So overall, my spirit's good. I'm a little bummed, I guess, about letting those other guys. All the young kids are going to be a day or two ahead of me now because they took off this morning. Spider Mike, Mission, and Indy, and Bubblefoot, and Banana, and Big E, and Barry. They're all, but you know, if I catch up to them, great. If I don't, you know, it was a good time while I was hiking with them. I enjoyed it. So just, you know, hike with a few different groups of people, and they say that'll happen quite a bit. So. But anyway, that's it. It's, like I said, just going to enjoy myself here today. Watch Animal fix his boots. See if I can learn some skills from... Are you a cobbler of any sort, Animal, or is this just something you just have to do today?
It's just something that I have to do, otherwise I can't hike.
Okay, well that's pretty much it. He's got some super glue and some insoles, and he's making a thing out of it. So that's what you got to do out here. You got to just adjust, right? You know. Every day's different. So that's it from the Fontana Hilton. For Animal, yours truly, Fatherman. We'll see y'all in a couple days, and hopefully I have a better report about my ankle that it's good. I think it will be tomorrow. Like I said, just a little concern, just err on the side of caution. So anyway, that's it. We'll talk